He was one of the most brilliant men of the millennium, an educator, philosopher, architect, and inventor. Thomas Jefferson wrote his way into the history books.
He isn't on your list because he was the third president of the United States. He's on your list because he wrote the Declaration of Independence with its enduring message about the equality of all people.
Jefferson was the author of those stirring words, that all men are created equal and that they're endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. And that in itself was an extraordinary statement of principle. Now, given the circumstances of the time, I think that it is fair to say that at least the vast majority of the founders saw only white men as part of that call for liberty. They viewed women as their property, and they wrote off large segments of the population, whether they be Native Americans or black slaves. But nevertheless, those words set into motion a chain of events that we are still seeing the results of today.
He's honored as one of our founding fathers, but in his day, critics called him a democratic dreamer, a philosopher who would never get things done. Then he single-handedly doubled the size of America with the Louisiana Purchase. All his life, Jefferson would embody such contradictions. He was an eloquent spokesman for freedom and liberty, but also a slave owner. Recent DNA evidence has confirmed what some historians have suspected for years. Jefferson had a long-term relationship with one of his slaves, Sally Hemings.
It's something that has caused a great amount of concern in America because there was some question about whether or not a man who was involved with a black person in this fashion for 38 years could be the personification of America. And I think the new revelations will make us rethink not only what we think about Jefferson, but ourselves.
What's important to know is there was slavery in this country. There's no way to whitewash that. That was here. You know, like the Holocaust, it happened. And a man like Jefferson, of course that happened. Does it undermine him as a man? Yes, it does. But that's who this country was. That's our tragedy.
In his final years, Thomas Jefferson never lost sight of his ideals. And even in his death, he reminded us of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
To fully understand how inextricably involved Jefferson was with his manifesto, he died on the 4th of July. He died on the 50th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. It's almost like he was placed here to write that manifesto, to implement that manifesto, and once his duty was done, he left us.